To me, I felt like I was gonna die if they didn't laugh. And it's not healthy, for sure. But I would sometimes say a line and they wouldn't laugh and I would sweat and just like go into convulsions.
Well, what people may not know about Matthew Perry is that he's probably one of the most sensitive people, as well as being funny and a genius. He's also
he's a genius too.
And genius. He's very smart. He played besides tennis. I think you speak French.
Un peu.
Un peu. And he's a really strong, supportive, dear friend.
How is the rest of the cast doing right now?
I texted the girls the day we found out, and they were destroyed. It's a brother dying.
Oh boy, this one has cut deep. Having to say goodbye to our Maddie has been an insane wave of emotions that I've never experienced before. As he said himself, if he didn't hear the laugh, he thought he was going to die. His life literally depended on it. And boy, did he succeed in doing just that. He made all of us laugh, and laugh hard. In the last couple weeks, I've been poring over our texts to one another, laughing and crying, then laughing again. I'll keep them forever and ever. I found one text that he sent me out of nowhere one day. It says it all. Maddie, I love you so much, and I know you are now completely at peace and out of any pain. I talk to you every day. Sometimes I can almost hear you saying, could you be any crazier? Rest, little brother. You always made my day.
As fans around the world mourn the loss of Matthew Perry, many are wondering how his former Friends castmates are coping with the heartbreaking news. Perry, who passed away on October 28, 2023 at the age of 54, spent 10 years starring alongside Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox, Lisa Kudrow, Matt LeBlanc, and David Schwimmer on the iconic sitcom. Since news of his passing emerged, tributes have poured in across social media from fans, colleagues, and friends. The show's co-creators, Marta Kaufman and David Crane, as well as director Kevin Bright, expressed their sorrow and shared heartfelt memories of Perry. Among the reactions drawing significant attention is that of Jennifer Aniston. Many fans have been deeply moved by reports of her grief. Aniston and Perry shared a close friendship that extended beyond their years working together on Friends, making his loss especially painful. On social media, supporters have expressed sympathy and concern for Aniston, with many commenting that they did not realize how profoundly Perry's passing would affect her. The outpouring of love reflects both the strong bond the cast shared and the lasting impact Perry had on those who knew him personally and on millions of fans worldwide.
I texted the girls the day we found out, and they were destroyed. It's a brother dying.
Few could have anticipated the profound impact Matthew Perry's passing would have on those closest to him. Reports suggest that Jennifer Aniston's emotional response has deeply resonated with fans, highlighting the reality that grief affects everyone, regardless of fame or status. Losing a close friend is never easy, and the shock of Perry's death has been felt by millions around the world. According to reports from Page 6, Jennifer Aniston's friends have become increasingly concerned about her well-being following Perry's unexpected death. A source familiar with the situation described the actress as being deeply affected by the loss of her longtime friend and former co-star. Sources also revealed that Aniston joined the other surviving members of the Friends cast in attending Perry's funeral to pay their respects. While the entire cast is said to be grieving, insiders claim that Jennifer Aniston and Courtney Cox have been particularly devastated by the tragedy. Among the 5 surviving cast members, Aniston is reportedly having the most difficult time coping with the loss, reflecting the close bond she shared with Perry over the years.
David Schwimmer, Lisa Kudrow, Courtney Cox, and Jennifer Aniston arriving at a church at the Forest Lawn Cemetery in Los Angeles, embracing each other and mourning Matthew Perry, whose casket was wheeled in.
The news highlights the profound emotional impact that Matthew Perry's passing has had on Jennifer Aniston, offering a glimpse into the depth of her grief. During this difficult period, friends, family, and colleagues are reportedly providing support as she navigates another heartbreaking loss. Perry's death comes less than a year after the passing of Jennifer's father, John Aniston, making this an especially challenging chapter in her life. As the first anniversary of her father's death approaches, Aniston is once again facing overwhelming sorrow. John Aniston, best known for his long-running role on Days of Our Lives, passed away in November 2022 at the age of 89. At the time, Jennifer paid a touching tribute to him, describing him as one of the most beautiful humans I ever knew. According to sources, Jennifer had not yet fully healed from the loss of her father when news of Matthew Perry's death arrived. The source claims that the tragedy has left her devastated, forcing her to confront another profound loss in a short span of time. As she attempts to regain her footing, the emotional burden of losing two people who meant so much to her has reportedly been incredibly difficult to bear. Jennifer Aniston, 54, joined her fellow Friends cast members, Courtney Cox, Lisa Kudrow, David Schwimmer, and Matt LeBlanc, to attend Matthew Perry's funeral at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Los Angeles. The cemetery is located just minutes from the Warner Brothers studio lot, where the cast spent a decade filming the beloved NBC sitcom. The setting served as a poignant reminder of the years they shared together, both on screen and off.
I knew it was going to be the happiest time of my life, and it sort of was. It was just everybody was young and creative and just having a blast.
During the funeral service, Jennifer Aniston was seen walking quietly behind her fellow cast members, accompanied by a security guard. The emotional moment underscored the deep bond shared by the Friends cast, who gathered to say their final farewell to a beloved friend and colleague. Years earlier, in a 2004 interview, Aniston had become emotional when discussing the thought of losing Matthew Perry, making the reality of his passing all the more heartbreaking. The cast attended a private memorial service and later released a heartfelt statement honoring Perry's memory. However, they reportedly chose not to attend the burial itself, which was reserved for family members and a small circle of close friends. During the burial ceremony, Peter Gabriel and Kate Bush's moving duet, "Don't Give Up," played in the background, adding a poignant touch to the farewell. The song's message of hope and resilience reflected the emotions of those gathered to remember Perry's life. Matthew Perry passed away after a tragic incident at his Pacific Palisades home in late October. Throughout his life, he spoke openly about his struggles with addiction and his long journey toward recovery. In an October 2022 interview with Diane Sawyer, Perry expressed heartfelt gratitude for the support he received from Jennifer Aniston over the years. He described her as the cast member who checked on him the most during his difficult periods, acknowledging her unwavering concern and friendship. That revelation further highlighted the special connection the two shared, making his loss especially painful for Aniston and those who knew him best. Matthew Perry often spoke warmly about the important role Jennifer Aniston played in his life, particularly during his struggles with addiction. According to Perry, Aniston was among the first members of the Friends cast to confront him about his substance abuse when it became noticeable on set. Her concern and willingness to reach out reflected the deep friendship they shared throughout the years. In his memoir, Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing, Perry also revealed that he initially had romantic feelings for Aniston. The two met through mutual friends several years before Friends premiered, and Perry admitted that he developed a crush on her early on. He eventually gathered the courage to ask her out, but she gently declined. Looking back with his characteristic sense of humor, Perry joked that his feelings eventually faded because of Aniston's complete lack of romantic interest. Despite that early disappointment, their relationship grew into a lasting friendship. Perry frequently credited Aniston for being one of his most consistent sources of support during his battles with addiction and recovery. In interviews, he expressed gratitude for her concern, noting that she often checked in on him when he was going through difficult periods. Aniston has also spoken openly about coping with personal loss. In an interview with the Wall Street Journal, she reflected on the death of her father, actor John Aniston, sharing a deeply personal story about placing a cherished crystal in his jacket before his burial. Later discovering that the crystal had broken, she viewed it as a meaningful sign and described feeling an even stronger connection to her father after his passing. "I feel closer to him now than I did almost when he was alive," she said. "I feel like he's everywhere. I really do." The story offered insight into Aniston's perspective on grief and remembrance, helping explain why the loss of another close friend would be especially difficult. Over the years, she remained supportive of Perry's projects and personal journey. When he promoted his memoir on social media,
Aniston publicly showed her support, while fellow cast member Lisa Kudrow also joined in, demonstrating the enduring bond among the Friends family. In a previous interview, Aniston admitted that she had not fully understood the extent of Perry's internal struggles during their years filming Friends. She reflected on the immense pressure he placed on himself and the anxiety he experienced when seeking audience approval. Her comments offered a deeper understanding of the challenges Perry faced behind the scenes, despite his success as one of television's most beloved comedic actors. Throughout his life, Perry was candid about his battle with addiction and the many rehabilitation programs he attended. Yet he often approached the topic with honesty, resilience, and humor. In later interviews, he described himself as being in a healthier place and remained optimistic about